Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today, I am going to be doing one of the most requested videos I have ever gotten of all time, and these are the stats, extracurriculars, activities, and honors that got me into NYU for the class of 2025. I applied ED1 to NYU Stern, which has been my dream school for the longest time. I'm such a business gal and I love marketing and I love entrepreneurship, so those are my two planned concentrations there, and I cannot wait to attend. I actually posted my reaction to getting in on TikTok. If you want to go check it out, I'll link it below, and also my TikTok is @everything_Aarushi. I'll put it on the screen right here. But out of that video, a couple people commented, but more so I got a lot of people DMing me on TikTok and Instagram to do a stats video where I basically just go through my Common App and tell you all everything that NYU saw about me. I am so beyond grateful and excited. I know this video is coming out just a tiny bit after Christmas, which is the time I normally post my what I got for Christmas haul, but I do realize that time is of the essence here. We've got regular decision and ED2 deadlines coming up, so I decided that I wanted to get this one out for y'all, and the what I got for Christmas haul will hopefully be up next week. So yeah. Basically, the order that this video is going to go is first I'm going to talk about my school information, which will be GPA, classes, grades, etc. And then I'll go on to my standardized tests, so SAT scores and AP scores. And then I'll go to my activities, I'll go to my honors and awards, and then I'll finish out with the additional information section. If you all want a video of me reading my Common App and why NYU essays, I will also gladly do that. Just let me know and put it in the comments down below, and I will definitely film that for you all. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so starting off at the top of my Common App, here's my social security number. No, I'm just kidding. So my grade has around 90 kids and we do not rank. My school does weighted GPA and my GPA was a 4.54 out of 4. Alright, so now I'm going to be talking about my courses and grades, and I'll just go by year. It'll also be popping up on the screen, so I'll just say the class name and then my semester 1 grade and my semester 2 grade. And that's because, as you probably guessed, my school goes by the semester system. So right before we actually dive into 9th grade, the summer before 9th grade, I took summer geometry. It was a 6-week accelerated course for a full 10 credits, and I ended that with an A. In 9th grade, I did world history honors and I got A-, A-, intro to business, A+, English 1 honors, A+, algebra 2 honors, B+, B+. I'm gonna have to say some of my math grades really weren't the prettiest, but I feel like I had others to really balance it out, so I'm really grateful for that. But yeah, my math grades were definitely something I was scared about during the application process. Then I had biology, A+, A+. I did Spanish 2 for 1 semester and I got an A+, and then they moved me to Spanish 2 honors for the 2nd semester, and I also got an A+ there. My elective was speech and debate, and I got A+, A+. My arts credit was advanced theater, and I got A+, A+. All right, now moving on to 10th grade. I took US government and econ, and I got an A+, A+. AP US history, I got AA. AP English lit, I got B+, A. For pre-calc honors, I got A- B, which oopsies. The statistics class I took was kind of interesting. So how they did it was the first semester was business statistics and the 2nd semester was statistics 2. So in the first semester for business statistics, in the first semester for business statistics, I got A-, and 2nd semester statistics 2, I also got A-. How many statistics? There we go. In chemistry honors, I got A-, Spanish 3 honors, I got A-. Sophomore seminar was kind of like our health thing, but also college prep. It was just kind of like a miscellaneous class. And yeah, that was a pass-fail, and I got passes both semesters. For PE, I did independent PE, which means I just logged my exercise outside of school, and I got pass. I also played tennis for my school, in which I got 5 PE credits for. That was basically a pass. All right, 11th grade. So I actually do IB. So if you all don't know what IB is, it is the International Baccalaureate. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced that. But the IB program is basically, yes? Hello, Amira. Come say hi, come say hi, come say hi, come say hi. Hello. Say hello. Can you say hi? Hi. Say pretty.
Say pretty.
Pretty.
Hello.
Hello. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Mwah. Can you blow kissy? Mwah. That was my niece. She is the cutest ever. All right, so back to the IB program. I like to call it the international version of AP, which is like not obviously the IB in its depth, but that's one way I like to think about it. It's a British system. It's basically just a very rigorous academic system with a lot of different aspects. If you want like a video on the IB program or my experience with it, let me know, but that's a little bit too much to dive into in this video. But yeah, just to let you know, my school does do the IB program, and I did the IB diploma, which means that all my 11th and 12th grade classes are IB. Basically, how it works is that each course that I take is a 2-year course. So I take year 1 of that course in 11th grade and year 2 of it in 12th grade. So I'm currently in year 2 of all my IB courses. And in the IB program, there are higher levels and standard levels. So basically things that you are more interested in or think you will do better at, you'd probably want to take a higher level class. And recommended is 3 higher level classes and 3 standard levels, or 4 higher levels and 2 standard levels if you're really ambitious. And guess who's really ambitious? So I did do 4 higher levels and 2 standard levels. Whenever I'm talking about higher level, I will abbreviate it as HL. So I took IB higher level Psych 1 and I got AA. I did IB Econ HL1 and I got A-. I did IB English HL1 and got A-, A-. And then I did IB Design Tech HL1 and that was also AA. And then those were all my HLs. So now moving on to my standard levels or SLs. I did IB Math SL1 and that was A+, A+. And then I did IB Spanish SL1 and that was AA. And then if you do the IB diploma, meaning if all your classes are IB, you have to take Theory of Knowledge, which is kind of like a philosophy class, and it's mandatory with the IB diploma. So in TOK, or Theory of Knowledge, I got AA. We also had extended essay as a class, and the extended essay is a 4,000 word essay that you write for the IB. For the extended essay class, I got A+, A+. And then like sophomore seminar, we also had the same concept but with junior seminar, and this was only a semester, and I got a pass. The summer after 11th grade, I really wanted to fulfill a physics credit, so the summer after 11th grade, I took physics. This was accelerated just like geometry was, and I ended with an A+. For grade 12, it is all the courses I took in 11th grade, but just year 2 of them. So yeah, that covers that. So that is everything about my school. Now let's move on to standardized tests, so SATs and AP tests. So I took the SAT twice. The first time I got a 1510, the second time I got a 1540, and 1540 was kind of just like my mark. Like I was like, okay, if I get 1540 or higher, I'm not gonna retake, and I ended up getting 1540. Super thankful of that. I got a 770 evidence-based reading and writing, and a 770 math. The reason I submitted both SAT scores is because my essay score on the first one I took when I got a 1510 was higher. So I submitted that essay score, and the essay score was a 19. And then so I've taken 2, I have 0 planned, and I did the essay. For the AP subject tests, I took microeconomics and I got a 5. I took macroeconomics and I got a 5. I took psychology and I got a 4. And I took English literature and composition and I got a 4. Those are my 4 AP tests. And the reason I don't have more is because I do the IB program, so I'm gonna be taking my IB exams at the end of senior year. So wish me luck. All right, now on to activities. I'll just be reading it off. I do speech and debate. I was a member from 9th and 10th grade. I was the event captain in 11th grade. And this year I am a team captain of the whole speech and debate team. The next was obviously this YouTube channel. I can't not talk about my YouTube channel. So I've been doing this since 8th grade. And then I just mentioned my like subscriber count and view count, cause you know, yeah. That would be something cool for them to know. And then I've done Model United Nations for all 4 years of high school. I was the treasurer in 9th grade, just a member in 10th grade, and then I have been president of Model United Nations from grades 11 to 12. Next is DECA Business Club. I love DECA. I was a member in 9th grade, and then from 10th to 12th, I can't talk, from 10th through 12th grade. So from a sophomore to a senior, I've been the vice president of leadership. Next is robotics. I actually only joined robotics last year by request of my design tech teacher. Last year, what I did was I did activities with the robotics team in order to build team building and communication and presentation skills. And then this year, I'm on the grant writing team. Next, I have played tennis since I was 10. And I had a pretty high ranking at one point, so I just talked about my highest ranking and the category that it was in, and then how I play tennis. So then my next activity was how I played for the school tennis team in 10th and 11th grade. I obviously couldn't do it in 12th grade because of COVID, but in 10th grade I helped create and grow the team. So yeah. I also did an internship in 9th and 10th grade, and that was a political internship because I am also very into politics, so I'll see if I can maybe integrate that into my college education sometime. And then my next activity was in 9th and 10th grade. I was in an Indian fusion. Yes, card, take your time. So back to the dance. I was in an Indian fusion dance team at my school for 9th and 10th grade, and then I didn't do it in 11th grade, and then I'm in one again in 12th grade, so that's really fun. And then my last activity is that I was a student ambassador in 9th, 10th, and 11th grade for my school. Obviously, it's not possible in 12th grade to attend orientation events or bring people to my classes when we're in quarantine, but yeah, at 9th, 10th, and 11th grade, I was a student ambassador for my school. So that finishes up the activities section. Okay, now on to honors and awards. I know you can only put 5, so I took advantage of the additional information section in listing a few others, but I'll show you the first 5 I mentioned. So first, and this was something that I was very proud of, but I received the George Eastman Young Leaders Award from the University of Rochester, and it's awarded to one junior, so I got this when I was in 11th grade. So I will put up kind of what the award entails up there, but you have to be like nominated by someone. So basically, like our school's teachers or staff kind of get together and figure out who to nominate for certain awards. And they nominated me and I ended up winning. I don't know, it makes me feel really good, so thank you. Next, I was a National Merit Commended Scholar, and I got that achievement this year in grade 12. I'm also an AP Scholar with distinction, and I achieved that in 11th grade. I've also been on the Dean's List / Gold Honor Roll in 9th, 10th, and 11th grade. Hopefully I'll be on it again in 12th. We'll see, based on grades. The last one I got was the Entrepreneur of the Year Award, which is a pretty spicy title, and I got that in 9th grade for doing pretty well in school entrepreneurship challenges. And as I'll show you in a bit, I kind of dove more into what entailed winning that award in the additional information section, which I thought was kind of helpful. So yeah, those were the 5 main awards or honors I listed. And now diving into the additional information section, I'll tell you a little bit more how I elaborated on these awards and added on to them. So let's go to the additional information section. Let me tell you, this section, low-key a pain in the butt. So the first thing I did in my additional information section was I discussed other awards that I received that would not fit, you know, because we have 5 spaces. So the first thing was that I got an honorable mention in the 2020 NPR Student Podcast Challenge. I received this award along with 2 other debaters for a podcast that we created about the psychological aspects of sexism in debate. And then the next award that I got that I wasn't able to fit in the slots was I got a Departmental Honors in Business Award in grade 9 as well for excelling in my Intro to Business course. So yeah. So next in the additional information section, I dove into my activities, and I used this opportunity to really elaborate on what my positions entailed. So the next thing I mentioned was just specific brands that I work with as a brand ambassador through my YouTube channel. And the reason I did this was because my main goal, or what I want to do with my life, is I want to be a social entrepreneur. So I'm going to create a brand that creates an impact. And that's really what I talked about in my Why NYU essay. And in that essay, I mentioned how I work with brands currently that create a positive impact. So So in the additional information section, I took advantage of this space that I have to just quickly mention 2 brands that I work with that make a positive impact. For speech and debate, I split it into an overall and notable awards section. So under the overall section, I elaborated on what I did as an event captain and as a team captain, and yeah, what that role entailed, how I helped others on the team. And then I also just mentioned that I'm like a very frequent competitor. And then under notable awards, that's pretty self-explanatory. I put my most notable speech and debate achievements under there. Next, for Model United Nations, I did the same thing. I did overall and awards. And for overall, I again just talked about what I did as president of MUN for these past 2 years. And then I talked about my awards that I've received in MUN. And then for DECA, I did the exact same thing, overall and awards. So for overall, I talked about what I did as VP of Leadership for these past couple years, and I talked about the awards I have received as a DECA competitor. So basically this next thing in my additional information section is something that my counselor told me to put, and basically when I was looking through my Common App, I noticed that I did play tennis for my school in 10th and 11th grade, but I only received credit for it on my transcript in 10th grade. So I asked her why, and she told me that in 11th grade, tennis team members weren't awarded credit on the transcript because they weren't competing full time, because we were training new members and like recruiting, so that's why we didn't, get credit on our transcript. So she told me to just add that in there so they don't see that as kind of an inconsistency or something that might be concerning. So yeah, that's just a little clarification. And then the last thing is elaborating on the Entrepreneur of the Year award. And I basically elaborated on what I had to do to win that award. And I basically elaborated on the 2 biggest things that kind of led to me receiving this award from my teacher. And so to receive this, I placed highest in the school in the 2018 H&R Block Budget Challenge. And then next, my group won the Shark Tank Challenge, where we had to create a product and pitch it to a group of investors, Shark Tank style. And then I just kind of explained the product and the concept that we created. The investors loved our product and we received the highest score / most investment. So yeah, those were the main 2 achievements that I had in 9th grade that led to me receiving that Entrepreneur of the Year award. So yeah, I just took advantage of the additional information space to really explain that and flesh it out. And my additional information section ended up being exactly 600 words, so worked out perfectly. All right, so that is it. If you didn't notice, I'm wearing the same sweatshirt. Oh, I guess you can see my gingerbread PJs now. I'm wearing the same sweatshirt that I wore when I opened my admissions decision, because I just want a whole bunch of good vibes for all of you out there. I know you can do it. I know this is such a hard time, such a stressful time, but I seriously believe in you, and I really, really wish you all the best in the college admission process, in the college application process, in school in general. I know that the holidays are super happy times for some and not the happiest of times at all for others, especially in quarantine when so many people are unable to see their family and friends. So I am sending you all the good vibes, all the love. You are loved. You deserve all the happiness in the world, and I just want to thank you for all of your constant support, and I hope you have an amazing, amazing, amazing holiday season. Please subscribe, follow me on Instagram at Everything Aarushi, Twitter at Aarushi's channel, Spotify at Everything Aarushi, and TikTok at Everything Aarushi. Go check out my reaction if you want to. I literally screamed, and all my family was so excited. So yeah. Oh! Song of the week! Not me forgetting song of the week. Okay, I'm gonna put in Take You Dancing by Jason Derulo. That's gonna be the song this week because my little niece, she popped in, and this is a song that she loves. I actually wanted to show her what earbuds felt like, so I was just playing this song and I put it in her ear and she was so intrigued. And so every time I give her an earbud now, I put this song and she just starts singing. She goes da 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 da, and it's so sweet. So yeah, that is the song for this week. Take You Dancing by Jason Derulo. Go check it out. It's one of my favorite songs to drive to. Like, it makes me so, so, so happy. So yeah, go check out Take You Dancing by Jason Derulo.
Missing someone.